Hi, I'm Dr. Mitchell and I teach English 1 as well as AP Computer Science Principles here at Satellite High School. I originally came across the AP Computer Science Principles class at a conference in which the Google education evangelist was speaking about this brand new AP course that was designed to be a broad introduction to computer science, and I fell in love with the curriculum and I'm fortunate enough to have taught it this year for the first year. This is my 13th year teaching. I have taught 7th and 8th grade language arts at Delora prior to here, and now I've taught English 1 and AP Computer Science Principles. I've also taught creative writing, mass media, and a variety of other electives. I actually have a doctorate in texts and technology, which is an interdisciplinary degree. We had English teachers, we had computer scientists, we had librarians, we had tech writers. It was a brand new program that they offered at UCF that I fell in love with as well. And it really was just this entire idea of how texts have affected technology and how technology have affected texts throughout time. And that is a huge and broad topic, which includes computer science and all sorts of other kinds of big topics about technology. Ooh, definitely my favorite part about computer science is how pivotally important it is to the way that we think. I truly believe that we are in an age where computers are instrumental to everything that we do, and I truly believe that understanding the way that they think and act and operate and problem solve is vital to our life. Not only that, there are lots of people in my computer science class who will end up going on to college to pursue computer science, and so it's also a joy to know that so many people can find a career in computer science as well. My personal favorite thing to do is to be a webmaster. I love how fun and organic HTML is. I love the fact that I can manipulate, like I can see a website and I can love that template. I can look up the source code. I can manipulate things. I love how collaborative and creative the internet is, and I particularly love to manage websites and play with HTML myself personally. In my course though, we do JavaScript because we work with code.org, and I love seeing what my students have made, and they're just silly little games most of the time, but I love watching my students create things in App Lab because they immediately get that same kind of joy that I get with remixing, is what they call it in App Lab, where they can just go into the source code, take a look at a couple things, manipulate some images, and make the code their own. And it's just, like I said, creative and collaborative, and it's just so much fun to watch them create games. Oh, a lot of things go on during computer science principles. We have joked more than once that we could have had our own sitcom this year. There is no question, because people who choose to take an AP elective class in computer science tend to be a very eclectic group, and we have so much fun. So any given day walking into computer science, you might hear some strange noises, you might see a little bit of dancing, but at the same time you might see playing cards or dice or some sort of manipulative to really get to understand the concepts behind computer science and how computers work. And so it's a really, and the code.org curriculum is so much fun in that way. There's a lot of hands-on, a lot of kinesthetic kinds of things going on, and then, you know, lately there's a lot of cahoots and working together to understand the practice test for the AP. Well, there's two big things. One is that there is a large amount of very high-paying jobs open in the state of Florida right now in computer science. So one thing, you know, on the surface level, this is something that is in a great need across our whole country. We need more people to go into computer science. There are so many open jobs and they pay really well, and so it's a great opportunity for a career. But that's not really why I love computer science principles. I love computer science principles in particular because the way in which computers think and act, and the way in which we can use those things to problem solve. Things like algorithms and heuristics and abstraction, right? The big ideas, the important things behind computer science are things that should be applied to our lives. And we should think about things in these ways, especially computer things. If we understand the way computers think and act, then we have the potential to make some really, really important decisions in the future, as well as make some, really important decisions when it comes to troubleshooting, understanding the things behind the tech needs that we have in life. Yeah, so I am absolutely privileged and honored to be given the opportunity to teach AP Computer Science principles. I was absolutely privileged and honored to get the group of seniors that I had this year, who are just some of the quirkiest and funnest and smartest and most creative, group that I've worked with in a while. And they're just a joy. So it's a privilege to do that. And a lot of that has to do with the satellite community. It's a joy to work at Satellite High School, where students really have grown up together in this community. I live only a few miles away, and it is a joy to walk into Publix or the movie theater or Subway or wherever, or Dunkin' Donuts, and see this whole community that really grows up together. I love being a part of the Satellite Beach community, and I do feel incredibly privileged to be a Scorpion. I'm Dr. Mitchell, and I teach English 1 and AP Computer Science principles, and thanks for watching.